and we're going to be looking at ZILLiqa today. We're going to be doing a top-down chart analysis like I normally do, and I just want to start off by saying thank you for all the support this channel has been getting. We're at 130 subscribers at the time I'm recording this video, and we've got my past video about 3,000 views, so thank you very much. I didn't really expect the channel to grow this quickly, and hopefully it can continue this momentum, so I'd just like to request you guys to like and subscribe down here. So yeah, starting off, what we can have a look at this is with the daily. We can see that before it sort of erupted along this momentum here, it was sort of around this support line here. It was bouncing up and down the support line, and then it became resistance for a while, then became support again before it finally went back up. I've drawn a quick Fibonacci retracement here, so that's all these colored boxes. And it just shows you the zone that ZILLiqa is most comfortable in, basically, and for any cryptocurrency for that matter. Okay, so as you can see, it's gone up, and around this zone here, that's where it's been sort of stopped in its tracks. And you can see I've drawn another resistance line just right around the middle of this box here as well, in this golden zone. Okay, so just around this zone here, you can see right in the middle, this is where there was quite a lot of resistance. One at the top here, then it came back down, then during the middle there was a resistance. When it finally broke past there, it went right back up and shot up to here where you can see it's been up to. Okay, so that's what's happened, and I want to show you here. I've marked out ascending channels and some trend lines, and I'm going to show you that more clearly on a 4-hourly view. So if we look at a 4-hourly view, we can see just everything zoomed in a little bit more. I've put this as a resistance level right at the top, and we can see some trend lines here. So what's happening here is right now we've got this trend line going down. These trend lines went down, and you can see it was resistance, and you could even pull it back to around here as well. But resistance became support, and then came back down. Resistance, sort of the support was broken, sorry, and then went back up, and then resistance, and then broke past it this time. And then once it broke past it, you can see that it's went back up. Okay, so that's that first trend line that I'm showing there. But the next sort of more interesting channel that I want to show you is this ascending channel made up with this trend line here and this trend line here. And why right now I believe, in my opinion, is one of the perfect times to buy this at the minute. Okay, so it's had its dip, it's had its correction already, and what's happening is this channel has been tested. So it's went up, went back down, went up, went back down, went back up again. Okay, and normally after the third time when it goes back down, this is where I've normally seen that it shoots up and breaks this resistance right here at the top, and you can see that's exactly what's happened. It's came back down against this channel here, and we can see now we have a green candlestick. So right now in this area would be a perfect time to buy, and let me just show you what I believe will happen from now. So if you buy around the sort of 0.118 region, from here I believe it'll go up. Okay, and from here test this region a little bit, but hopefully what I'm saying in this scenario is it's going to go right past and then come to test this region here at the top. If it tests this region, it'll probably go down and then establish this trend line as support, and that's what we're hoping for, because if this gets developed as support, we can see higher highs, and then hopefully we can see it breaking past this trend line in the future. So let's just have a look at what sort of profits you could expect. So if you get in around now at this region, you can see that you're going to expect about a 30 to 35% gain there, which isn't anything huge, but it's still a decent little return on whatever you put in, and a 19% gain here. Okay, so that's scenario 1, that's scenario A, that's a bullish scenario. I like to go through a bearish scenario as well to see if it doesn't go our way, what will happen. So if it doesn't, then it's going to break past this support region on this trend line and then develop this as support here. Okay, then play along this line for a bit, and then it could go back up and develop this as a resistance region. But if it doesn't, then it's essentially going to go back down, and this is going to be the new major support zone within this golden region here, and it'll test this trend line here, just as you can see it's been happening all across this region, and then it'll probably go back up. So in the future, if it does, okay, sorry, this arrow's gone completely, yeah, the arrow's gone completely fucked. So let me go back, if I can, yeah, so if I can just go back on that, we can see that it'll go down, up, and then come back down here, hit this, and then it has chances of going back up, right? So you can buy it here as well if it does go in the bearish scenario, and then hopefully it should go back up. Okay, so there you go. That's been my analysis on ZILLiqa today and what your entry point should be. Hopefully you see this video quick enough, and hopefully this scenario does play out. If not, remember this, it's just my opinion, and obviously there's a risk to any trade. So thank you very much for watching, and I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe. Cheers.